Hey, how are you doing, man? Welcome to this little bit of a moment. We're going to be about 10 minutes, so it won't be too incredibly long. But I thank you for joining just this talk and talking about being a parent and what it looks like to just raise your kids and all those challenges that we go through. And it can be so overwhelming at times. And I know a lot of you are amazing parents, and you're actually homeschooling your kids and all the challenges that go into that. That is so incredible, and I want to encourage you right now of how amazing you are as parents. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of what you're doing. This is just a good time, and I'm going to just talk about parenthood and just some challenges that we go through, and to really encourage you to realize that, you know what, you're doing a good job. And we don't hear it enough, I don't think, as parents, that, you know what, we're doing a good job. And it can be hard. I have two boys. My name's Jeremy Weimeister, by the way. I have a ministry called Converge Ministries, and I travel around to churches and school assemblies, and I just encourage people with what they can do in life, especially with what God can do in them. I believe in Jesus. I believe in what He can do in your life and how He can impact you to help you raise your kids. But I also just believe in you as a person. And I'm excited, like I said, to be here with you. I have two boys. They are 13 and 10. And my oldest, Jared, is 6'3" now. I'm 6'2", and it's a big challenge, I would say. As he's growing taller, it's really weird to me and how he grows and what he's doing. My youngest, Joshua, 10 years old, loves rocks. Really loves to collect rocks. He thinks it's totally amazing. So I think about us as parents and what we go through, and we don't hear enough at times. Just, hey, you're doing a good job. I'm proud of you. And the differences that we go through, and I'm learning this as I get into the 13-year-old and 10-year-old, and I think of those types of challenges that we just run into. And right now I think of three things, and I live by this, and I live by it, and I tell my kids every day, and I just say this: hey kid, what do we want to be in life? What do we want to do? And I say we want to be kind and encouraging, and we want to look for people to encourage. Be kind and encouraging and looking for people to encourage. I believe that if we are kind to people, that kindness will impact their lives, and when they walk away from us, they'll feel encouraged. I think that with our kids, as we're raising them and growing with them, sometimes we have to have that humble spirit to be kind to our kids, to be able to come up and say, hey, I'm sorry for the way that I acted, and I would ask you to forgive me. Kids just love that, and that's part of being kind. Part of being encouraging. Encourage your kids in their gifts and what they have. Sometimes we don't really understand all the gifts and what they have and what they're doing. My oldest loves to play video games, and some people are like, oh man, he shouldn't, but he really does. And I think that it's an excellent opportunity as he's online with a lot of people, gets to meet people from all over the world. And of course, I've got to watch it and who he talks to, and I listen to it, and I make sure I listen to it, but he's really good about it. But I want to encourage him in that gift that he has, and he does really well, to help impact people that he's around, to be an encouragement to them. He also plays music, really good at the cello. It's fun just to watch him as he does the cello and plays it, and so it's really cool like that. And then the last part is always finding people to encourage. Have you ever been in life where you just want some encouragement? You're like, man, I wish somebody would just encourage me. I think that if you would go and search for people to encourage, you would find encouragement in yourself in seeing their smile. And well, the old law, what goes around comes around. I think the more that we're encouraging, especially to our kids, the more that they'll raise up with confidence on the inside. Because I want to breed confidence in them. Confidence in my two boys that they can achieve their dreams, and the hard work that they put towards those dreams can help impact their lives. How incredible that is. In a personal moment, I'm actually a divorced dad. Went through a divorce like 5 years ago, and so I'm a single dad in those senses, and so I go through those challenges and different things, and maybe you have been in that kind of situation. And let me just say this, it's not easy. It's by all means not easy. But what I do know is that all things are possible. And through this journey, I've learned that I can be a great dad to my kids. And I haven't been always perfect, but I can learn that God gave me those kids to raise to be young men. Just like God gave you those kids in order to raise. My sister has 7 kids, actually going on 8, and she homeschools every single one of them. And it's so incredible to watch her and what she does. And she actually gets frustrated because we talk about this, and she's like, oh man, I don't know if I'm a good enough parent. But the one thing I've noticed about those 2 is they are extremely good parents, and that's a lot different. And my boys actually love what they do. And it's a lot different. They don't play video games, don't do these things. But my boys tend to actually enjoy those moments with them. And I told my sister, I said, sis, you guys are incredible parents. Because you know what, the coolest thing that has happened with them is they have journeyed in life and they have raised these kids, but they've changed along the way. Not everything is perfect, and it's okay to change. It's okay to readjust in life and what we do and how we parent. So in this talk, I just wanted to encourage you in this moment and in this time. I get the opportunity to encourage you as a parent. Remember this, God is proud of you. He made you the parent of those kids. And though it might be hard, I want you to know I am proud of you. And it's okay to change. It's okay to switch things. It's okay to keep things the same. Because what you're doing is what you feel is best. And that's okay. And that's perfect. And that's the way God created it. So know that you are their parent. And God gave you those kids to parents. And you're doing a good job. Keep it up and keep going. I want to thank you for this time. Thank you for this opportunity. You can go check out belegitmt.com. That's my website. You can also follow me on Jeremy Weimeister on Facebook, and that's W-E-I, N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, E-I-S-T-E-R. If you have Instagram, it's Legit Guy, L-E-G-I-T-G-Y. I appreciate this time. If some of you, just a quick plug, because we also have a college that's on here. It's called Arrowhead Bible College. And if you have some people that are looking for a 1-year Bible school, this is incredible. I wish I had this as a kid. A 1-year Bible school to where you go up to Fishtail, Montana. That's nestled into the mountains of Montana. And for $13,800, including all of your room and board, all of your food, all of your textbooks, everything is included in that. And then also a trip to Israel at the end of it. How incredible is that? And you get that biblical foundation to what God has intended for you in life before you head off to your next college. I want to thank you for this time. Parents, I love you. I'm so proud of you. Stay amazing. Remember, God gave you those kids. Peace out. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for this.